everyone, me again. Welcome back to xameliax. Today we're talking about pants. Talking about pants and vaginas again. A couple of weeks ago I did a video comparing 4 of the biggest period pant brands that are out there on the market right now. I compared them for fit, for price, for how well they worked, etc. And I crowned one brand the ultimate winner, and that brand was, spoiler alert, Modibody. But loads of you guys watched that video and you asked for a more in-depth video on exactly what period pants are, how many do you need, how do you change them in public, how do you wash them, so many questions. So I thought I'd do like a little period pants 101 to give you everything that you need to know about changing to period pants for a sustainable period option. And in even more exciting news, Modibody actually saw my original video and asked if they could sponsor this one. So thank you very much to Modibody for sponsoring this video. You also sent me some extra pants, so I've got all different colours to show you. And yeah, we're going to be talking about everything you need to know about period pants today. So if you want to find out more, keep on watching. And of course, if you're new, hello to you too. My name's Amelia and we film all kinds of videos on this channel really. Everything from beauty to fashion. We used to travel and we talk a lot about period stuff, body stuff, just trying to break down this taboo, this stigma that seems to be picked up around very, very normal issues. So yeah, if you're interested in this, if you like my face, if you enjoy this video, click the subscribe button and stick around for a while. So what exactly are period pants? If you are brand new to the period pant world, well, they are a reusable, sustainable period option. They use high-tech fabric to collect your menstrual blood in the gusset of your pants, wick it away from the skin, neutralise any odours, and yeah, you basically just free bleed into these pants. You can use them alongside like an organic tampon or a menstrual cup if you want to, if you want that double protection, which is sometimes what I do, but they can also be worn completely alone. How much does one pair of period pants hold? That is really difficult to say. They come in a range of different absorbencies, and Modibody have got a big range of pants. They literally start at a thong version, which is really great for any kind of discharge or any spotting days, all the way up to super heavy overnight versions, which can hold between 3 and 4 tampons worth. That's about 20 ml of menstrual blood. So these guys have got you covered. You can wear them in the day, you can wear them at night, and Modibody also do period pants swimwear, which it's just incredible, isn't it? Personally, I wear mine in the day and at night, but I think that's just such a good option for nighttime because they're so soft and comfortable, the ones from Modibody, so you just kind of pop them on and don't think about it. So how many pairs of period pants do you need to buy for your cycle? Because I think what puts a lot of people off about period pants is the upfront cost. They kind of cost around £35 a pair. Modibody have like discount codes and offers and stuff, which is really good. In fact, I do think I've got a discount code, so I'll leave it down below. They also do cycle bundles and stuff, which is what I originally bought. So there are ways around it, but there's no denying that they are a bigger investment than just popping to the shops and picking up a disposable product. But these pairs of pants will last you around 2 years before you have to change them. Think of how much waste that you are saving going into landfill by reusing your pants. So there are so many plus points for period pants, but the initial investment can be a little bit scary. In an ideal world, it would be wonderful if you could have enough pairs to last you through your entire cycle, but it's not always feasible for everybody to do that. I actually started out with 4 pairs of period pants, and I would rinse and dry them throughout my cycle and reuse them as I went along, which is a really good option if you can't afford to set yourself up all cycle long before you start. What I do when I need to change a pair of pants is I take them off and I rinse them under a cold tap and gently squeeze out the menstrual blood. Now I know that a lot of people get a little bit freaked out by menstrual blood. It's completely normal though. I think society's got a lot to answer for making us feel almost embarrassed, disgusted, shamed about our bodies and the natural things that it does. There's nothing to be ashamed about. It's totally normal. It's not disgusting. And if you can, honestly, if you can get past that, if that's an issue for you at the moment, these really are a game changer. So I gently just squeeze out the menstrual blood and then I leave them out to dry. Now, even in my old, cold, miserable flat that was never warm, I was able to dry a heavy overnight pair of Modibody pants in about 24 hours. So I would say that you kind of need a wash and a wear day if you're going to do it that way, depending on your flow. And I just pop all my pants in a wash bag like this and leave them until the end of my cycle, and then I shove them all in the washing machine together on a cold wash with my detergent and stuff, no fabric softener, and just give them all one big wash at the end of my cycle, because I feel like it kind of goes against what we're trying to do here, saving the environment, if we're popping on a wash every couple of days. So that's how I do it. They come out absolutely sparkling every time. They're like honestly just as good as new. The Modi Body ones really do wash so well. And it's a really good system. It works for me. I've been trying it for a few months now and it's brilliant. Another thing I love about Modi Body is that all of their gussets, what a horrible word that is, all of the gussets are black, even on the nude pairs. So you just don't see any staining. To be honest, there's absolutely no staining on any of my pairs of pants, and I've been wearing them for the last sort of 3 months. And yeah, they're still just as good as when I bought them, but it's just really handy to know, you know, that they're just gonna stay fresh for you, which I like, very clever. Now, another question I get asked about a lot is what do you do if you need to change these in public? So if you're working in an office, if you're out and about, if you're doing shift work, for example, and you need to change your pants, what do you do with a wet pair of pants when you're swapping them over? And Modi Body have thought of that too, where it's all good. They actually sell a wet bag, which is like this. What's that? Is it a dry bag or a wet bag? I can never tell. But it's a waterproof bag, basically, that when you take off your used pair of pants, you can gently roll them up. You can pop them inside the bag, zip it up, that goes in your handbag, and you can just sort of rinse them out if you haven't got access to a sink when you get home. It doesn't leak, it doesn't smell, it literally just traps it all in there. Done. Easy peasy. And you can fit quite a few, this is a small one I think, and you can fit quite a few pairs in here. So if you really are very heavy, you can probably fit about 2 or 3 pairs of the heavy pants in this bag. Take it home, chuck them in the wash when you get home, or rinse them out, whatever you want to do. That's a really good option for changing in public. Also, if you're changing in public, Modi Body do a clip-sided pair of period pants, so you don't have to take off your trousers or anything. You literally just unclip them at the sides, take them off, pop on a new one, clip yourself in, you're good to go. So I think that's a really good option if you know that you're going to be having to change things in a public loo. I will leave a link to that one down below if you think that might be good for you. And the next most frequently asked question I would say is, do they smell and feel wet? And the answer to both those questions is a big fat no. So the technology that they use in the moisture wicking fabrics in the gusset means that it's super thin. I think it's like 3 mil or something. And basically it wicks away all of the moisture away from you. So if you go to the toilet, and yes, I have tried it, don't tell me I'm not good to you. If you touch there when you go to the loo, it's not wet at all, it's completely dry because it sucks it away from it and sort of stores it in the inner fibres. And it's quite amazing really. They're super comfortable, and you never kind of feel like you're sitting in your own blood, which I think a lot of people think about when they think about period pants. It never feels like that. You always feel really quite fresh. And they really don't smell either, which I was surprised at because I think I've got a bit of bloodhound in me. I'm really sensitive to smells. And it's because the moisture wicking fabric, it wicks it all away and you just don't get any smell at all, which it's amazing really, it really is. You kind of know when they're full because when you go to the toilet, you can feel a little bit of wetness on the top, and that's how you know that they have fully absorbed everything that they can absorb and it's time to change. But yeah, I wore a pair of these all day on my last period. I didn't wear anything with them. I just went full on period pants for my whole cycle and it was bloody brilliant. Loved it. But yeah, I wore one of these for a whole day because I actually got stuck somewhere and I didn't have a change with me. And they didn't leak at all. And that was pushing them to their very limits. So genuinely, they're bloody brilliant. And the one last thing I will also say about period pants before I let you go is that I have a very sensitive vagina. She's very sensitive, and I find that even with the heavy overnight pairs of pants, wearing them for my whole cycle, which I did last month, I didn't use my cup, I just used period pants, and it was the most comfortable period I ever had. But even with the heavy overnight ones, they're still breathable, so she can still breathe. And I didn't have any issues because I get quite irritated down there very easily. I don't know if any of you guys are the same. So like tampons and sanitary pads always used to really irritate me. I don't get any issues with my period pants. She's just very happy, and in turn I am very happy. So yeah, they're still nice and breathable, really soft, super comfy. That's enough pants talk for one day. I think I've hit my quota of saying the word vagina in a YouTube video. So if you have any questions at all about period pants, leave me a comment down below, Also come and follow me on Instagram at xameliax. I'm smashing down taboos over there as well, guys. I've got like a whole story highlight of my period journey, finding my cycle again after coming off the pill for 10 years. And I just talk about all the different products and everything that I'm trying. So if it's something that you'd like to learn more about, being eco-friendly and sustainable for your period, click subscribe, come and follow me on Instagram. We've got a lot of time for it. And of course I'm going to leave all of the important links down below. I think I've got a Modibody discount code, so I'll dig that out for you as well. So have a little rummage in my information box. And thank you very much to Modibody for sponsoring this video. I think they're just bloody brilliant and I really love their products. So yeah, I've got a lot of time for them here on this channel, and I've got a lot of time for you. So thank you very much for watching. If you found it helpful, please do click the thumbs up button because that really helps us YouTubers out. Share it with your friends, leave a comment, and yeah, thanks. Bye! These also vary from super light all the way over to heavy overnight, which will hold about 3-4 tampons worth. And I have to say that the fit is so comfortable. These I think are my favourite. They are super soft.